Welcome back to The American Rancher. Located in southwest Missouri, Vaughn Family Farms sits in one of the most prolific cattle production regions of the nation. Davin Vaughn has raised Beefmaster cattle for about 15 years and has developed a strong demand for his seed stock in a highly competitive area.
But it's making them better. I've noticed over the last...
I accidentally got into the Beefmaster breed. I had a pretty nice little set of commercial cows, and I was in need of 8 or 10 bulls. And I was on a fishing trip with a buddy of mine that raised Beefmasters. And he got on the telephone. You just have to know this friend, but he got on the telephone and called his ranch manager and said, "Hey, Davin over there needs 8 or 10 bulls." He said, "Why don't you just load up 8 or 10 and go dump them out there in his pasture?" Next thing you know, it was spring, and I was having calves, and dang, I liked them. Next thing you know, I'd bought a Beefmaster here and a Beefmaster there, and I'm just fortunate that he forced them on me that night.
Vaughn Family Farm is located in Lawrence County, which ranks as the #1 cow-calf producing county in the state. The country along I-44 is fescue prairie and literally has cattle in the millions inside of a 100-mile radius of the greater Joplin area.
Our cattle operation consists of a purebred Beefmaster operation primarily. Off of that, we spin 2 different types of animals. We AI 100% of our cows with Beefmaster genetics, and then we clean those same Beefmaster cows up with Black Angus and Red Angus. And we call them Advancers or Beefmaster Plus. We started breeding them because we had a demand from our local cowman that he liked our Beefmasters, but he really wanted to see them look a little bit more what he was traditionally used to seeing his bulls look like. We were able to create these Advancer bulls, a little more moderate framed, a little more fleshing, a little more English look, but still had a tick of ear, but they could go back into these programs and answer the demand that these folks were asking from us.
The Joplin Regional Stockyards is one of the nation's largest livestock markets and handles upwards of 500,000 head of cattle a year. Skylar Moore says that Beefmaster influenced cattle from Vaughn Family Farms genetics work well for beef producers in Missouri.
Especially out here at the Vaughns, you know, their bulls, the size of them, they're real typey. They're going to help your cow herd out that way, but also they're the right size too. You know, you don't want one too short, you don't want one too tall. And you know, I've seen a lot of Davin's calves. He'll bring them down the stockyards, and you know, you talk about just the right frame, just the right size. You know, them cattle are built to perform, and that's what you got to have. I'd put him up against any Beefmaster in the United States now for what they are. He's sold a lot of bulls to a lot of producers that bring their calves to stockyards. A lot of them people's been really, really happy with them. Spring's right around the corner. You know, we're getting ready. We sell a lot of yearlings in June. You know, them cattle come off the grass in this part of the country in June, so we're getting ready for that. We're having a special video once a month, special cow sale once a month. A good time to trade if you need to trade.
The Beefmaster female is a pretty remarkable animal. According to Davin, Beefmaster replacement heifers are always in short supply in his country, and the surest way to procure a regular supply of these females is buy a Beefmaster bull.
Well, this is a group of purebred Beefmasters. These little females here are some that we're going to keep for our as replacement females ourselves. You'll notice a solid color pattern. That's a really a big thing for us here at Vaughn Family Farms. That's a Beefmaster Advancer. She is she'll be a yearling in about April or May. She is sired by a Black Angus, and her dam is a Beefmaster. Again, it's a Beefmaster Advancer, a Beefmaster Plus.
Davin and his ranch manager, John Long, have developed a fine herd at Vaughn Family Farm, which is strictly measured and culled using industry-standard production indexes and genetic testing. The Vaughn program is very serious about documenting their cattle so that they are sound in every way for their owners. Davin says they don't call Missouri the show-me state for nothing.
Our program is based on a select group of industry standards that's measurable, regardless of pedigree, regardless of phenotype. If they don't meet this criteria, they don't stay around Vaughn Family Farms. I know these cattle will marble. I've got the scan data that can show you that. They definitely are putting more pounds on the ground You get the hybrid vigor back on their cows, so that's benefiting them there.
A lot of our bull buyers, they when they come to look at a bull, they said, well, we had Beefmaster cattle, but we've run out of them, and we want to buy bulls to get more Beefmaster influence back into our cow herd itself. They just said they'll wean a bigger calf at weaning besides some of the smaller English breeds.
Vaughn Family Farms is one of the most progressive breeding programs in the Beefmaster business. The Vaughn program quickly embraced the most popular traditional Beefmaster bloodlines and then subjected them to the most up-to-date performance testing available. The goal was to prove these cattle and provide an abundance of undeniable performance data on them to make them more readily accepted across the entire cattle industry.
We've taken what Tom Lassiter's given us with the 6 essentials, and we're building off of that to make what we believe is an animal that works great in the Midwest for our Midwest cattlemen. Steve and Cindy Emmons are absolutely jewels of this industry. A few years ago, created a few partnerships together that have just really been tremendous. One of our partnership cows is a cow we call Amazing Ace. And this little black heifer we partnered on a few years ago has just become really one of those milestone cows in the breed that just don't come around very often.
The Vaughn program has quite a number of satisfied customers in the Midwest, as well as in warm climate states. Lissy Beefmasters, located in South Texas, is very happy with a very promising young sire named Ridin' Dirty.
Ridin' Dirty is a bull. We went to Vaughn Family Farms and we decided to go ahead and purchase him. And right now he's 2 years old and he's going to be a shorter, moderate frame bull. We're a firm believer in moderate is economical, especially with the drier conditions we're having here in South Texas the past couple years. We have him on about 45 cows, currently breeding, and we're starting to have his first calf crop on the ground. Currently we have 3 calves out of him from first calf heifers. He's low birth weight, averaging around 71 pounds, and calving ease. He has not melted down or fallen apart. We're very, very pleased with all the muscle and traits he's carrying and has held together to service these 45 cows. Davin and the family are superb individuals. He stands behind his product and what he's doing, it's gonna work.
Davin Vaughn has tailored a Beefmaster and Beefmaster Plus breeding program to accommodate his customers in the Midwest. His decisions are driven by performance data and what his customers prefer in their programs.
Vaughn Family Farms, we are a very good source of Beefmaster genetics right here in the Midwest. We're pretty easy to get a hold of. You can go to VaughnFamilyFarms.com. We're always at the ranch. Pick up the phone, give us a call. Love to have you come by and look at the cows. That's how we do business.
Lauren and Kelly Vaughn are part of the Beefmaster operation at Vaughn Family Farms. They are growing up well in Missouri cattle country.
I think Beefmaster cattle are good. My dad has used Beefmaster cattle since he started. He always talks about Beefmaster cattle when I'm with him or when he's on the phone with people.
Well, there's a lot of cows, first of all. And I have a bunch of, every now and then in the summer, I get a bottle calf. All I know is that my dad, at one point, he wanted it to just be all black Beefmaster cattle.
We usually play every Wednesday night at this place called The Courts in Springfield, Missouri. I like the thrill of being able to score in like basketball, making shots, and be able to win with my team.
I run hurdles, and I like to do sports like basketball and softball. I like history, and I like to draw still lifes, and sometimes I draw animals.
Sometimes in the summer I go out there and help them with the cattle, but usually my sister does.
I'd like to be a veterinarian or something like that. I'm not quite sure right now.
Vaughn Family Farms is bringing precisely documented Beefmaster and Beefmaster Plus genetics to cattlemen in Missouri and abroad in a very marketable package. His customers wean off heavy calves for market and are very happy with the replacements they keep.